Nerve, we have a very packed show. We've got Diddy. The verdict came in this week, as we all know. We've got more true crime. We've got some talk show idiocy. Is there any other kind?
Diddy was acquitted on the 3 most serious charges, RICO, and 2 sex trafficking counts. He was, however, convicted on 2 lesser charges related to prostitution and violating the Mann Act. In terms of potential prison time, that's a major win for him. Instead of facing a life sentence, he's likely looking at 5 to 10 years, maybe less, considering he's a first-time offender. Let me be crystal clear. I'm not defending Diddy's behavior. What we all saw in that hotel? Surveillance video him attacking Cassie was appalling. You don't treat women like that, period. But this is about the law, not morality. And when it comes to the legal side of things, I believe the government badly overreached. Let me explain. The RICO charge never made sense to me. 3 RICO indictments, 2 federal, 1 state. I know RICO law inside and out. It was created in 1972 to go after organized crime, specifically the mafia. Rudy Giuliani famously used it in the 80s to target crime families. RICO was meant for criminal enterprises, not for celebrities running record labels. In this case, Diddy was the only defendant, which is highly unusual for a RICO case. Normally, you see multiple people being charged as part of a broader criminal network. The government tried to cast Bad Boy Records as a criminal enterprise. But that's a stretch. Bad Boy was a legitimate business. What happened here was classic prosecutorial overreach. They wanted headlines. They wanted a big win. And while the Southern District of New York is known for being one of the most elite federal offices in the country, even they aren't above miscalculating. Reputation alone doesn't win. Trials evidence does. Jurors today are smarter and more skeptical. They've watched how the government has operated over the past few years. And many don't blindly trust federal agencies anymore. That skepticism means prosecutors can't just rely on flashy charges. They have to prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. And in this trial, they didn't. The witnesses, frankly, didn't help the prosecution. Cassie testified that she still loved Diddy and admitted to participating willingly in the freak-offs. She got a $20 million settlement, but still ended up testifying after a reported dispute over another $10 million. Jurors saw that. They saw that she wasn't forced in the legal sense, which made the trafficking charges much harder to prove. Another witness, an exotic dancer named Cherie, said he never witnessed violence and was paid for his services. Again, not trafficking, yes. Diddy's reputation took a hit. He's been in jail for 10 months, probably spent at least $10 million on his legal defense, and faced massive public backlash. But none of that was on trial. The charges were legal, not moral. In my view, the prosecution missed a major opportunity. After the Cassie video came out, they could have charged him with domestic violence. It was clear, graphic, and on tape. But instead, they aimed for the big charges, RICO and trafficking, and lost. The judge denied Diddy bail, citing that he was still a danger to the community, so he'll remain behind bars until sentencing, which typically takes place 60 to 90 days post-verdict. I want to be clear, I do not condone Diddy's actions. They were disgraceful. But in our system, prosecutors must prove criminal conduct beyond a reasonable doubt. And not everything that's immoral is illegal. If it were, half the country would be in prison. That's why there's a legal distinction. When the government overreaches, they waste time, money, and lose credibility. Worse, they risk setting dangerous precedents where public outrage becomes more important